What if Hasbro actually sold Power Rangers? Who would they sell it to and what would it look like? We're going to talk about it, break it down, hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. We are so happy to have you guys. Now, first of all, this is a piggyback video that I got inspiration from another Power Ranger YouTuber. You know him as Heirloom, the homie Mark. He put up a video yesterday titled Toei's Shocking Move That Could Change Everything. And he had this theory about what if Toei actually purchased Power Rangers? What if they owned it and they had full control? They would have Bandai back in the picture making toys, and it kind of inspired me to make my own version, and I have 6 possibilities of who could buy it. Now, there is one that I ruled out because we made a video a few days ago talking about what if Elon Musk purchased Power Rangers, or Hasbro, I should say. And besides the knowledge that he likes to cut costs and he could do that for Hasbro, we don't actually know what it would look like with him running the show. So we kind of pulled him out of this, but there are a lot of other companies that could purchase Power Rangers and add their own spin. This is all fan theory. This is just for fun, but these are the type of videos you get when there are no Power Ranger shows right now and no information. So let's get into it. The first, we're going to talk about Toei just for a second. They already make the Sentai footage, and Bandai would make the toys again. Toei does want a larger footprint in the States, and maybe this could be their in. The next one is Universal. This could be a new IP to put on Peacock streaming, and they have a Universal Kids channel, which is kind of cool. It gets you back into the cable game, but still rocking the streaming, the new wave, right? They do a good job at promoting their shows and movies. I will say that even if they're not good, they put a lot of money and budget into promoting these shows, and then the ones that are good become the #1 movie or show. Like, what is Wicked? Is that a Universal movie? It's like the #1 movie right now, just saying. It's interesting. Then at number 3, I do have Paramount/Nickelodeon. If they actually own the brand like they do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they might actually do something with it. Now, when Nickelodeon was a partner with Saban and later on Hasbro, it felt like Power Rangers was the red-headed stepchild. They just didn't really care much about it. They put it on at 7, 8 in the morning. Barely gave it any commercial time promoting the show. It was just like one of those hidden shows that they didn't really care too much about. Also, Playmates could be the toy provider. I think that would be a good matchup. I mean, TMNT is owned by like Paramount and Nickelodeon, but then they work with Playmates. And I like the fact that they have the TV channel Nickelodeon and then have Paramount Plus. It just makes sense. Then our 4th option is Disney. I know some of you guys are going to be rolling your eyes like, why are you naming people that already had this before? And I'm just saying, Disney has a better idea what to do with superhero shows after acquiring Star Wars and Marvel years ago. They still have the Disney Channel, at least in America. I hear Disney Channel is going in other countries, but you still have a TV channel in the States, and Disney Plus, which is a highly demanded app out there. And also, they do a good job of promoting their shows. They have the budget. All right, now our next 2 ones are a little spicy. Let's go with the least spicier one. First of all, Lionsgate just makes sense, all right? At number 5, we're talking about Lionsgate because they purchased E1, and E1 has previously worked on Power Rangers. I don't have a lot to that one, but that just makes sense that just maybe Lionsgate would want to get involved, and it could make some sense. They made the 2017 movie. E1 has worked on Power Rangers before. It's interesting, right? Then the last option that is like a dark horse, but I had to bring this one up, is Amazon MGM. They are hell-bent on acquiring IPs and building their entertainment catalog. And they do a pretty good job promoting their shows and movies, and they have the money to pull off anything that they really want to do. That's the big thing that I'm looking at, is who's got the money, if they believe in it, to throw into it. Right now, Hasbro is struggling as a business. They're only focusing on the things that are either cheap or they know that they can make money on. Power Rangers, it's weird right now. They don't believe in it to the point where they have another toy company making the toys for Power Rangers, even though they have for the last 4 or 5 years. It's interesting. It is a little weird, but that shows how much they don't believe in this brand as of right now. I'm not saying they hate it. I'm just saying that financially, they are only investing in things that they know that can make them some money. And that's why I've said in previous videos to go back to the things that work, listen to the fans, right? As soon as y'all put up that Master Morpher, it sold out in a day or two, and then they restocked it a week or two later, and it sold out right again. There are certain things that you can do to listen to the fans, but it just seems like Hasbro is changing up their approach from being a toy company right now, which does make sense because toy companies as a whole are losing money. I would like to see somebody else pick up Power Rangers if Hasbro does not want to do anything with it. I thought when they were playing the game and pushing out Power Rangers stuff, I was appreciating a lot of what they were doing, and then it just came to a halt. They gave us Cosmic Fury, they gave us Once and Always, they gave us some toys in 2023, and that was about it. And they never gave us a real paragraph announcement, even a couple sentences. We had to hear from somebody that used to work at Hasbro or something, right? Basically being told, yeah, they're not really working on Power Rangers right now. They laid off the whole Power Rangers team a year or two ago. It is a depressing time to be a Power Rangers fan over at Hasbro. But we're making videos all the time, and it's a sad day when you even have to make a video like this to be like, yo, if someone did buy it, what would they do with it, right? That just shows that no one's really doing anything with Power Rangers right now. This was just a fun video. Shout out Mark over at Heirloom. The dude is awesome. I loved his last video. I'm like, yo, I have to do something with it. This was fun to kind of look at it. And let me know your thoughts. Do you think Power Rangers or Hasbro as a whole could be sold? Who do you think could purchase it? Do you think Power Rangers is just staying at Hasbro and Hasbro is going to kind of get over the hump eventually? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Speaking of the comments, I'm going to go to a few videos about talking about the Elon Musk thing and talking about it being a dark time for Power Rangers and hearing what you guys have to say, all right? So Shamar Wallace said, for me, I would rather see them sell to Universal because Universal's been really good, or MGM. Okay. Roderick said, I wouldn't want Elon Musk to come in and buy Hasbro, but at the same time, things at Hasbro is already sinking and fast. Nothing is being done with Power Rangers, and now Hasbro doesn't even want to make movies of their properties anymore. Could things get any worse if Elon bought Hasbro? From the outside looking in, things are already looking extremely bleak. I know what you're saying, and the fact that I even had to put out a video talking about the whole Elon thing shows that there is some financial struggle over at Hasbro. They're not doing too well. And the fact that, a big billionaire like that is even thinking about it shows that, hey, maybe Elon's a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, or maybe he's a fan of Magic, or I don't know what he's a fan of. Maybe there's something out there that he wants to get his hands on and make it better. And because he makes that better, he's going to make the whole thing better. But who knows? Like I've said in the past, I don't know if Elon is the perfect one to buy it, because he's never done anything like this with entertainment, kids entertainment, and toys. It could be really good. It could be really bad. Samurai Spirited said, I would rather see Lionsgate or Paramount work on Power Rangers because I'm still not familiar with the Elon guy. Yet, I think that there are other options that make a lot more sense. That's why I didn't really focus on Elon in this episode. It was just one of those where it was a talking point. Dude actually brought up, like, how much is it to buy Hasbro? And that is interesting, my friend. Okay, let's go over to some comments from a dark time for Power Rangers fans. Tommy said, I was a little sad that a few Power Rangers seasons are leaving Netflix. Oh man, a lot of them eventually are leaving. Truckopedia said, the fan club, it makes me think maybe that YouTube ad revenue is more profitable than Netflix, since I've seen more and more shows like Power Rangers, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon jumping over to YouTube with all of their episodes. Pokemon TV just announced the other day that they're reviving the channel as a YouTube channel, so I could see more shows doing that. Cheap Finish said, most of the seasons are on Internet Archive and YouTube. It's not a big deal to lose Netflix whatsoever. Well, the fact that you're losing it means that all those episodes cannot be seen by the millions of subscribers where it's just there, right? Also, it shows that we don't have a real contract with anybody right now. So it is kind of sad. It's not just about losing the episodes. It's about now that's one less place that you can see Power Rangers, and we know that we don't got an upcoming show with anybody, and maybe behind the scenes they're getting close to inking a deal with one of these people we talked about today, one of these companies, right? But at the same time, we're still in the dark. So it is a sad day when you see it lose Netflix and you don't have anything to kind of patch it up. Yeah, you can watch it on Pluto. You can watch it on a bunch of these free streaming services, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But like I was saying in my last video, I do think that if they ink a new deal for like a new show with a streaming service, network, whatever, they're going to throw the Power Ranger episodes on that. So let's say that they ink a deal with Universal and it's on Peacock. They're going to advertise it not only to get a new show, but every single episode of Power Rangers is on Peacock now. I see that happening, and it just gives people another option. So it's not that big of a deal, but it is when you look into the bigger picture. It's just another hand that's cut off from feeding the people Power Rangers, and then you truly know that we don't really have anything lined up in the future for longer amounts of time. We kind of knew in 2023 that would be our big year, and then it sounds like we might have a break. Well, now it's still the break, and we might have an even longer break. So what are your thoughts, guys? I have to shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make content like this. Thank you so much again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Lewis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K Power Up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.